love. Oh, my love, my sweet lover. I love you, Jimmy Spuds.
Away, Jimmy.
Dad? He's gone, sweetheart, he's gone.
Mom!
Away, Jimmy. Away, son.
My dad died today. He never did much care which came first, the chicken or the egg, or whether God was pretending not to exist and if Jews believed in him and all that stuff. But when I was 5, he picked us up and chucked us high in the air. I never imagined he would remember that day, or that ever since he'd been trying to figure out how he could pick me up and chuck me in the air just one more time.
Are you ready? Good.
Lula songa sakona, lula swing low. Lula songa sakona, lula swing low. Lula songa sakona, lula swing chario. Lula songa sakona, lula swing low. Lula songa sakona, lula swing. I look over Jordan, songa sakona, lula. A band of angels.
All Dad did was cough his guts out, and all Mum did was get in a knock. I mean, the last thing I did was to put in a job application to the Archangel Gabriel, because I figured he was probably in charge of recruitment and personnel and whatnot.
Do you want to be an angel, Jimmy?
Dad would be dead proud.
Are you really an angel?
I'm a trainee. You're not being very helpful.
What exactly do you expect of me?
Have you got on?
Sweet tunic?
It's a frock, for Christ's sake.
It's not a fuck.
It's a frock! It's coming off this minute!
My dad's dying, and you can't be bothered to help him. Why won't you make us a bloody angel? If I'd been an angel, none of this would have happened.
The film tells the story of a young boy about the age of 11 or so, at the beginning of secondary school, let's say, who wants to become an angel. I thought the story had fantastic humanity. I thought it was a very interesting take on growing up.
Action. Jimmy, a little boy from here in the northeast, from Newcastle. He lives with his mother and father. His father doesn't work. He's an unemployed welder. A bit like myself, really. And that's the best description of me I've heard in a long time.
Come to think
His mother works in a chip shop and any job she can get to keep the whole family going. And Grandad lives with them and he's retired.
Listen, son, Christianity is a complete bloody mess. For a start, Jesus was Jewish.
Do Jews believe in God?
You'll have to ask a Jew.
Don't know any Jews?
The father is very chesty, smokes too much and gets very sick through it.
Do you have to do that here?
Can I have a note for games?
No, you can't have a note for games, and hurry up, you're going to be late.
Dad,
Listen, when I was your age, I was running for the county.
but I've got a bad foot.
You'll get a bad foot right up your backside.
There's an incredible love within the family, but it's the last thing that's expressed, you know. So everything really that happens in the story is out of love, but people, the way it manifests itself, the way it's expressed is never as directly as I love you. It's the opposite. It's sort of I hate you, or I can't communicate with you, or I don't understand you. The relationship between the father and son, which is central to the story, is really one of non-communication, about not understanding why the son is behaving this way, and the son doesn't understand why I'm behaving the way I am.
If you'd made more of an effort in games, you wouldn't have these problems. What the hell do you think I'd be if I just stood around and let people rip me pants? Come here. Say someone's coming at you. What do? You have to block, son. Come on. That's it. Master Jimmy.
Dad, nobody hit us.
Come on, Jimmy.
Stop it.
You'll never get anywhere with that attitude. Come on, man. Defend yourself.
Oh!
Shit.
What we've done now!
Christ's sake, what's going on in here?
You stupid bastard.
What the hell did you do that for?
I was just teaching him to defend himself.
It's a very tender tale, and it's a poetic tale as well. Sometimes film is shy of that.
Where, Jimmy?
I like that it comes from
Where,
quite a hard base. There's nothing saccharine about it. It's the territory that Lee Hall has, I think, investigated in his previous work as well.
I think the piece is going to surprise a lot of people. I think they may assume that they kind of have some idea of, oh, I know what it's going to be like, and it's not. I think it'll absolutely confound them. I think that the surprises and twists and turns in the plot will really surprise them, and also the fact that even though it's about some extremely serious subjects and high emotion runs all the way through it, I think it'll be an extremely moving film. It is basically a comedy.
You're wearing a dress.
It's my uniform. You won't tell me, Dad, will you?
I better go. Thanks for saving my life, like. Maybe I could show you a few knots sometime.
I am the angel. I am Gabriel. I appear to Jimmy and give him angel tests.
Okay, Jimmy, for the last time, why do you want to become an angel?
And so to go to work on a movie and be an angel is just a joy for me, you know. I don't have an awful lot to do in a movie because I have to be kind of still and ordinary. I think personally it's brilliant casting. To cast me as an angel, I just couldn't wait.
Billy was a shipyard worker. He was a welder in Glen, and he is a wonderful idea. He was suggested for the part, and I just thought that was a terrific idea, and I was absolutely delighted when he read the script and accepted. I was shocked, actually. He called me at home at 8 in the morning. I was getting the kids ready to go to school. The phone rang, and it was Billy, and he'd read it the previous night and just wanted to, he loved the piece so much, he just wanted to pick up the phone and let me know. He said, I want to put you out of your misery, I want to be part of this project.
Am I in then?
Not yet. Your general knowledge isn't too hot. So I need to just get a few ethical pointers at standard procedure. Right. What do you think are the most pernicious obstacles to leading a moral life?
What?
What do you think's really bad?
Tidying my room. Mr. Bean. I hate Mr. Bean.
Things that are really evil, Jimmy.
Like Hitler.
Why did you apply, Jimmy?
I thought it would be cush.
Cush?
Yeah, helping people, flying around everywhere and that.
Maybe you're too young for all this.
What do you mean? In the olden days, by the time people were my age, they were all miners and sailors and stuff.
Sean's a miracle. He's a boy from Sunderland. He's 14 years of age. He's never acted in his life. He's obviously a very happy boy. He's very confident without being that awful actory way, you know, that kind of Grange Hill way. And he doesn't act. And everything he's told he remembers. He learns words very quickly. He learns lines quickly, and he's an absolute joy.
Well, it's hard, but like it's different from what it's a different kind of hard. I thought it would be hard as in like, oh, can I put my face like that? But it's hard as in like tired hard. It's a scene where Scout falls in the river, and then I'm up the top of the crane feeling sorry for myself, and I see him, so I fly down and save him.
No one seemed to notice. So I waited and waited for him to come back up, but he never came. And suddenly I realised he must have been drowning. So I swooped into the river like a dipper bird. I could hardly believe it.
The process of casting Jimmy was very, very interesting for me. I've never before directed a film in which a young lad has such, or a young girl, or any young person has such a huge part. I mean, it is Jimmy's story. He's in 95% of the film.
And it was like in the school, and there was like an announcement on, and it just says, if you want to audition, like write your name down on the sheet. So I thought, because I've had like loads of auditions before, so I just wrote my name down, and then like the teacher, like there was about 100 people put the name down, so the teacher like picked 20 out like the good people, like not the good ones, but like the people that she thought would like fit the part. So she like picked 20 out, and I was picked, and then the audition like came like a week on the next week. And I went to it.
He's going to have to write a note for your music teacher. This is way beyond repair.
And not that. You're not being very helpful.
But what did you expect from me?
Why wouldn't you just make me bloody angel? If I'd been an angel, none of this would have happened.
He's going to have to write a note to your music teacher. This thing's beyond repair.
I know that. You're not being very helpful.
What exactly do you expect of me?
Why won't you make us a bloody angel? If I'd been an angel, none of this would have happened.
It can be tricky with children, and Sean's just on the cusp, and it's brilliant because he doesn't really have a notion in his mind about acting. When he he's asked to do something, he just sort of behaves. It's what the rest of us try and spend a life trying to relearn.
What have you always wanted, eh?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, think.
I've been putting into that raffle for 5 years. Not the
Violin?
bloody sausage.
No, not a bloody
I'm
violin.
vegetarian.
Dictionary?
Come on, not a dictionary. What would any normal kid give the right arm for?
I don't know. An encyclopedia? A mobile phone then? PlayStation 2?
A full United strip with tracksuit.
I don't know if he'll be the same in a year's time or 2 years' time, or he would have been the same a year ago. It doesn't really matter, but he's perfect for it now.
See, he has a kind of respect for me and a kind of disrespect that I really like, you know. I said to him the other day, Sean, you were brilliant this morning. He says, thanks. Shame about you. And then I try to kick his bum, you know.
We've had a little conflap, and you've been accepted on a sort of traineeship.
Oh.
Hey, I stuck my neck right out for you.
What will I have to do for it?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you. You see, that's the whole point. We have to see how you react in different situations, just for a trial period. If you prove worthy, you get the halo right away, no questions asked. You screw up, game's over.
The way I read it, it's the whole movie is a metaphor for about dreaming, about aspiring to get above the place where you are at the moment. And that's why I like it so much, because I've been a dreamer all my life. And he gets his wish. He becomes an angel and kind of doesn't at the same
Game's
time.
over. What do you reckon?
Well, can I have a harp?
Oh, I'm afraid harps are reserved for cherubs only. I could rustle you up maybe a trumpet, something like that. I'll sort you out with wings, all that other nonsense in the fullness of time. If you just sign here. Any questions?
Well, does God exist?
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't possibly say.
But you're the Archangel Gabriel?
Exactly. It's classified. Thank heaven for small mercies, young man.
How will I know if I've passed?
You'll know.